Welcome to another episode of Chopstick Travel. I'm Luke Martin, and today is day 3 here in Sri Lanka. If you didn't check out the last episode, hit the link down in the description box. We took you to Asia's number 35 top restaurant in Colombo, the Ministry of Crab. That is absolutely huge.
Ever since I knew that we were coming to Sri Lanka, I knew that I wanted to eat this black pepper crab at the Ministry of Crab, so now the time has arrived.
Today we have an exciting episode planned for you. We're standing amongst these palm trees. So these trees produce a special drink called Toddy, and we're going to watch the people who are known as Toddy tappers collect the sap from the trees in order to make this drink. So I'm really excited to see. Let's go. This is an ancient art form of collecting the sap from the Palmyra toddy tree. So they're making a drink called toddy, which they actually ferment, and it's turned slightly alcoholic. They're collecting the sap in these kind of large bowls. They hang the bowls up in the tree after cutting the palm leaves, and then let the sap collect in the bottom of the big bowl. And you can see him behind me up here. Look at that. Pretty dangerous, and these guys actually make good money compared to the local Sri Lankans because it's a short season, it's dangerous work, and man, that is just such a cool technique to go up there and get that sap. So we're actually going to give the toddy tapper here a camera in order to take up the tree with him, and we'll see what footage he gets. So hopefully we'll get a nice bird's eye view. So it's actually time to try the fresh toddy from the tree now. So here we have a glass of the toddy. This is fresh, but as I mentioned earlier, they will ferment it for about 2 to 3 hours and it will become around 5% alcohol. And after 8 hours, it'll actually start to turn to vinegar. So it's a very short window you have in order to try it. Right now, it's only going to be about maybe 0.5% alcohol. And that's just from the natural yeast in the air. So you still have to wait 2 to 3 more hours until you have the actual alcoholic toddy drink. So let me try this. Oh, it smells really good. Oh man, wow, and it's like almost carbonated. It's got a little bit of fizziness to it. It's sweet. Sweet, sour. You can definitely tell how this would turn into vinegar after a while. You can feel the acidity. Wow, that's actually really good, and apparently medicinal properties as well, so it's good for you.
This is really, really surprisingly good. I really enjoy it. It's very carbonated. It's a great way to start the day, get your stomach ready for food, and it's as natural as it gets. There's a ton of silt inside, and I think that's just from the plants itself. So, yeah, this is a great way to start the day. I really enjoy this.
We haven't eaten anything else
Haven't
yet
eaten
today.
anything else yet, but this is quite thick.
So this is the Palmyra fruit or the coconut, yeah? It's like a fruit. Okay, so they make sweets out of it, and it smells really good. Yeah, very fruity. Almost like, what is that? Almost like mango or something. Very sweet and a little bit sour. Wow, that's delicious.
Thank you.
Lemon juice and
Oh wow. It's almost like candy.
It is like candy.
I just like candy.
Charchmando?
Try it out. Yeah.
Turns slightly bitter after. So what do you think of this, Sabrina?
This is incredible. These trees are so tall. I can't wait to see what it looks like from up there. He's very brave.
To take our camera.
And very skillful to be doing filming and cutting at the exact same time. It's pretty amazing.
So we were all standing around having a sip of toddy for breakfast. It was really good, a lot better than I expected. I thought it was going to have a strong taste, but it's actually very light, slightly carbonated, and very, very light alcoholic taste. Really interesting thing to have first thing in the morning. Kind of feel it, I need some food after that. So we've come to sort of a central area of Jaffna, and we're going to be exploring a market here, see what we can find, just take a look around. Check out the size of these jackfruits here. They're absolutely huge. In Sri Lanka, they're actually use the young jackfruit in curries, and we haven't tried it yet, so hopefully sometime in the future of the trip we will try. What are your thoughts on Sri Lanka so far? This is like our second market, I think.
Yeah, this is our second market, both of which were very different, but overall very good experience here. Learning a lot, ton of different exotic foods and fruits and vegetables that I've never seen before, so yeah, it's been amazing. So that was the fruit and vegetable side of the market, and now we're heading to the other side, which sells saris, dresses, tons of vibrant things, clothing. So we're gonna go check it out right now, see what we can get.
We are at our next stop. You can see behind me here, this is called the Amachi Food Court, and this was set up by the government in order to allow women to come here and sell any kind of food that they want to cook. So they pay about 200 rupees a day in rent, and then they can sell whatever they want, and then whatever money they make they get to keep. So apparently there's a mushroom cutlet, which we're going to try. I'm interested to try it out. We are sitting down now for our snack at the Amachi Food Court. The women here are making everything handmade, and we've ordered from 2 different stalls. So the first thing we have over here is called vadai, and it's like a donut-shaped fritter. It's deep-fried rice flour that has some green chilies and tons of onions, and they're frying it up fresh, served on a banana leaf here with pol sambal, the coconut sambal. Over here we have something I've never tried before. This is mushroom cutlet. So once again, deep fried, but this time with all kinds of different ingredients: leeks, carrots, probably some onions, curry leaves. You can see a little curry leaf peeking out here. So I'm gonna try this first, and it feels very soft. I'm gonna break it open so we can take a look inside. Yeah, look at that. Very soft. Oh, I'm wondering if there's, I think there's probably quite a bit of potato in there too. Let's try that. So many spices in there. That has quite a unique texture, actually. The outside layer isn't as crispy as I had expected. It's very soft, almost like a mashed potato on the inside. All kinds of different spices there. It's got a little bit of a chili heat to it. You can definitely taste those curry leaves in there too. Not as crispy as I had imagined. Next up is the vadai. These have a completely different feel to them. You can tell that this is made with rice flour. It's more kind of spongy and kind of bouncy. I'm gonna mix it with some of this sambal. Oh yeah, that's really good. That also has a unique texture, completely different than the mushroom cutlet. It's almost more dense fish cake sort of texture. Obviously it's not made with fish. This is all vegetarian, but with that sambal, really good. Not as spicy as some of the sambals we've tried here in Sri Lanka. This one's got more of that coconut flavor. That's really good. And look at how just juicy the sambal is. It goes really well with these vadai. Yum. And you can taste those onions in there for sure. Look at this. Not greasy really whatsoever. We are only making a quick stop here, but these cutlets are awesome. The mushroom cutlet is packed with so much going on inside there. Lots of carrots, and you can definitely taste those mushrooms in there. Really nice kind of earthy flavor. Alright guys, that's it for today's episode. We had such a big day in Jaffna that we've decided to break this episode into 2 parts. So that will be it for part 1. On the next episode, we will be having an incredible seafood feast with a local Jaffna family, going to the fish market, sourcing all of our fresh seafood, and then cooking some Jaffna style meals. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was such an incredible experience, spending the morning with the Toddy tappers, watching the very rare and dangerous process of collecting the sap of the Palmyra toddy tree, and then tasting the drink. So if you liked today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you're notified when we do post our next episode. And we'll see you on part 2 of our Jaffna Sri Lanka episode soon. Bye bye.